kapana kete kasumutoko banja na ise semete ujuku jadi ku muken esuketi janjambore kuma manji mete di kapana ko bo ko bajum bugal famfandi kapana kete kasumutoko bijore smithson siga babalonko semete yango konen 2008 no ku ngalum ka wono ro ku mete ubebe na banu manjum bo ko te ka pompe ku limsa ite mu fameti Gambia pour man ko ngolen ku poy di kapana kete kasumutoko mo kane di ku kanko banja na ise semete mu fameti Gambia burum ko te kan burakabu udu burum man ko ngolen ku poy bakana kadi kasumuta kete malaria kuri ma ku kono bajami jat ning ise no meti panji ngolen jijam kuri ma ko di wa hokena watum ka bajagi television ite mu fameti Gambia di website yo le yankonem www.grts.gm banja podi ngolen jienteno radiati Gambia podi kapana kuchila kuri ma ku kono bajami dede anyol wali no saliji jwari ngeno konya elanja elenyu arame saybile nyambi ngolen ise no hokena watum ka bajaka dede jandi wata e chila okatora manu mora sumo salam
All I have to do is ask all my friends at home and abroad to call me on my Chromium line.
You know you can use the same credit to call, text, and browse the internet. Wow. Call us Chromium K. Call us Chromium.
Call us Chromium Y. Chromium. We are better together.
Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, Ramadan is gone. Welcome to the Fatu Show. It's always nice to welcome you. And I hope you all had a very, very good Ramadan and also of Korite. The Fatu show has been 3 years old from last week. We are very, very grateful to all the people who have been there supporting us until we got to this point. It was a very difficult starting when a lot of people even thought it would not go this far, but with Allah the Almighty, everything is possible. I'm very thankful to Allah and also thankful to our supporters who have always been there. Keep sending us your comments. We always appreciate them very much. And we record alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. I hope you all had a very good karite. I had the most horrible karite ever. I would not even tell you why, but God is great. I'm sure everything will be okay. I would like to say very record bi mu ñëwé ñepan doon sélal wax dëgg neex yàlla nga romba jigéen ñi def seen kala góor ñi téye seen kurus yi di ñaan yàlla def jàmm affaire yëpp neexoon daal waaye léegi weeri koor bi romba na nañ leen delloo suñu xel gannaaw daal ñu xam ne dëgg la weeri koor romba na waaye mun nañoo seelal ba léegi ñu bàyyi yu bon yi bàyyi yu sew yi ñoo def yëpp yàqalante weeg yooyu yëpp dara jaru ko fii àddina la ñu bàyyi loolu ene wante jàmm ñu xam ne ku nekk lu la yàlla jox rek loolu rek nga mun a am mun loo am dara loo xam ne yàlla jaglelu la ko te nekkul loo xam ne moom nga war a am ñu ene wante jàmm su ko defee ñu am jàmm parce que soo ene wut nit jàmm nag yow sa boppa doo mun a am jàmm kon ñu ñaan yàlla yàlla def jàmm and Yes, it is the Fatu show, and if you could remember, I talked about Tuta Park before on this show, I think 3 times. Tuta Park is this alcoholic drink that they're selling to our children. It's very, very, very accessible for kids. They can buy them at any local shop for, I think, $3 or $5, and we called on the authorities to look into that. We're not saying, once again, we're not saying gin is illegal or alcohol is illegal, but what we are saying is make sure that before you sell it to people, verify, you know, what age they are. You cannot sell them to 7-year-old, 10-year-olds. That is it's not right. Even in Europe and America, there's an age limit. I think you have to be over 18 before you can buy alcohol from stores. And Balafong is out there leading the course for an alcohol-free Gambian youth population. And they're doing this with Lenderhan and other youth groups who are all coming together to make sure that we kick this Tuta Park out, or at least put some control on it so that kids would not have that much access to it. And here to discuss this with me is Latir Kha. Latir is a petroleum engineer and also one of the admins for Balafong. I also have Said Mati Jau. Said Mati is a political science student at the University of the Gambia. He's also the Secretary General of the University of the Gambia Student Union and a Lenderhan member. Gentlemen, welcome to Fatu Show. And balaa ngeen di ñëw di wax mbokk yi ñoo seetaan am nañ fi tam gan bu màgg parce que ñëpp xam nañ Mbaye Dieye Faye Banjul soo waxee ñu ne Mbaye Dieye Faye waaye laaj naa ko turam mu ne Mbaye Dieye Faye la Mbaye Dieye Faye mu ngi fii si studio bi ñëw na su ko defee dina am benn waxtaan bu moo def ak waa Banjul mu am tamit lum ñu defal xam nga rek moom dafa bari style am yu neex foog mu am lum ñu fi won. Latir, welcome to Fatu Show and Said Mati. Let me let you say hello to the people who are watching.
Good evening, everyone watching the show. It's a pleasure being here with F. Kamara and Said Mati. Basically, we're here to talk about pressing issues that we feel very passionate about. And I would just like to say hello to everyone.
Good evening, Gambia. I'm Said Mati Jau from the University of the Gambia and also a Lenderhan member. As Lat said, and we're here to talk about Tuta Park, which is really destroying our society, and it is really destroying the future of our society. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Semeti, and thank you, Latir. This is an issue that is of great concern to every parent and also to every young person, because I could remember some women also send a text message on the Fatu Show page to say that it's not only kids, but their husbands are taking this. I'm not sure, I don't know if they know, but first, Latir, let's talk about Balafong, because that's where you're representing Balafong and you're also taking the lead in this fight.
Basically, I think this is the first time Balafong is on the Fatu Show. I've been here as a person, but not as Balafong. And Balafong is a phenomenon that is growing every day with both the young and adult population in the Gambia and abroad. And it's an idea. Most people think it's a forum. It's much bigger than a forum. We started as a magazine, an online magazine, and then we built up the Facebook forum, and we also have an events side where we do the word of mouth, one of which will be hosted tomorrow at the Jaliba Hotel. It's basically an idea to educate whilst entertaining the population. And it's become a very interactive idea. And so we have a lot of things growing from it. Balafong doesn't belong to me or my partners Amran and Jatu and others. It belongs to all those that are a part of it, because ideas are born from it. An example would be the Tuta Park idea, which was born from Balafong. We have a lot of plans coming up, especially in 2012, because we want the idea to grow into an African vision. We want people to be more involved in what goes on. We don't think government wants to do everything alone. We don't think private sector rich businessmen want to invest everything alone. They need ideas from a young, dynamic society. Things are changing so fast. I spoke of the generational gap once, and we need to close that gap. Young people need to get involved. They need to say what they feel. They need to contribute. They need to build up things. They need to invest, whether it's money or whether it's mind or whether it's soul, into whatever's going on in the country. And that is the entire Balafong idea. Yeah,
well, that's a very good idea, and Balafong is very interactive and, of course, very addictive. Myself, I'm always on there. I don't know how I find myself to be there, because at first I was there reading everything that you guys were posting, and all of a sudden I'm very, very addicted. I'm sure you know. I'm always on there. So now let's talk about this Tuta Park. What is it?
Yeah, Fatu, as you can see, the Tuta Park is a alcoholic drink, you know, put in a sachet like this, and it is very accessible. It is not like beer or any other soft drink that you see. But
looks
it's
like
just
vinegar. This looks like vinegar.
some people even will mistaken it for vinegar. You can see that the problem is not only affecting the young people, but even those that are cooking will sometimes mistaken this for vinegar, and that's some of the problems that we're facing. And you can see that it is not only the little ones that are having the problem of using it, but the